I ain't no math magician, but it smells so 80s. Yes!
Feeling accomplished for binge drinking mass quantities of beer.
Oh, yeah! Oh, what's up, people? So today I am actually going to get the 944 running again. Yes, I know it's been a very long time since I went on that long trip in the morning to Indianapolis and had to take the Viper in the snow because the 944 wouldn't start, which is not telling of it not being a good car. It's just telling of I think there's actually a problem with the starter. So what I noticed when I bought the car is that it cranked over slowly. And actually it sounded kind of with the starter. So my gut feeling was that the teeth were engaging a little tight on the flywheel. And that's no good, but it worked. So of course, why would I screw with it? And then it got a little slower. And then one day it just didn't want to start. Now the battery is charging really well and I put a brand new one in. And so here we are. So I've got the Boxster here that we are going to cut up for the Lycan build. And thankfully I did. And I wedged it in there all nice so that I can jump it, because the 944 I would like to daily drive, and this needs to go back to Gina's garage, but fortunately I grabbed it for a jump. So here we go. Let's try and jump it. I know you guys like to enjoy my misery. Hey, cool, jumper cables. It took me forever to find jumper cables. Like, that's not a normal thing for me to have around. Like, Casey, why don't you have jumper cables? That's a normal thing. Because usually my crap generally works. Okay, so I'm going to set this down. Here we go, here we go. I'm going to set it down. Hopefully the hood doesn't like fall on it or something ridiculous. Yeah, here we go. Jump, jump, jump. And honestly, I would rather not actually be doing it this way, to where like I'm by myself and trying to jump two cars that I don't want to fix. Oh, great, and this hood wants to fall down now. That's even more helpful. Well, screw you, car, we're gonna cut you in half. What do you think of that? Okay, actually I don't want the hood to fall down because I don't want it to like nick on that and then short out or something stupid. Okay, come on, here we go. Okay, here we go. Negativo. Positive. That doesn't look janky at all. Get in there, get in there. Okay. Okay. Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool! Are we being cool? Casey, where's the keys? Okay, the wind is helping hold the hood open. Wait, that's not the right keys. Where's the keys? Okay, come on, 944. You got this. I just need you to start now. So I don't have to call AAA. I hate AAA. Okay. Ooh, it smells so 80s. Yes! Come on, you can do it, you can do it! Yes, I knew you could do it! Okay, just needed the extra juice. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, now I gotta go. So my next thing I did is I rolled the window down, because I got this paranoia that cars will just magically lock on their own and then I'll get stuck out of it when I only have one key and then it's left running. Okay, so disconnecting battery cables. Whoa, be careful, be careful. It's swinging all over the place. Okay, there we go. Disconnect. Hooray. All right. Putting the black Porsche back together. Like I know what I'm doing. So I have to admit, this is kind of the frustrating part of being a YouTuber and doing all these car projects. Normally, if I was being a normal human being, I wouldn't have all these silly cars, but it helps YouTube, and I think you guys enjoy it, and I enjoy being a part of it and bringing this to the car community and showing you guys what to do. But it's these little things that kind of drive me nuts, especially when I'm trying to get like big cool Genius Garage things going and connect with students and interview and all of that massive amount of behind the scenes stuff that nobody seems to know I actually have to do. But it's running great and it looks good. And I haven't even touched this car in a few weeks. So I think another really nice thing to say about the 944. All right, you guys, so let me, I'm gonna put this camera down, get the Boxster out of the way, clean this stuff up, and then we'll hop in the 944 and get down to the shop and figure it out. Ooh, okay, I've got it jacked up and the hood open. And I am yanking the starter off. As a first note, of course, I have disconnected the battery terminal because you don't want to have a bad time. Also, I want to make a note. Check this out. So the MR2, the paint is really, really faded. And all I did is just barely start to do a quick buff, and look how nice and shiny that is. It's already pretty reasonable. That's the way it was before. So at the very least, I'll be able to get it nice enough, maybe wet sand these weird little chip marks and stuff, and then do a wrap. So I don't think it needs to be painted. But anyway, let's go check out the 944, get down there together, and get this starter off. Hooray! You guys get all the fun of being part of it and not have to do any work. It's totally worth it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, well, this is fun, and I don't mean that really. Whew. Oh, and just for all you super safety conscious people that like to point stuff out all the time, I've got 2 jacks underneath this and 1 jack stand. So I'm pretty content with that. So thanks for looking out for me, but I got it. Okay, so 944 starter requires a 19mm wrench because it has 2 bolts that hold it, and I'm using an open-end ratcheting wrench, which is stupid and pointless because the ratcheting doesn't even fit on it, and neither does the head hardly. I should be using a socket, but I didn't grab one, and this is mostly fitting because then I just cockily think it's going to come out and then come out finger tight, even though it's not. Although now it's getting out far enough that I can get the head on here. Whew, okay. Oh man, don't we just love cars? Aren't they so much fun? Hooray! Oh man, I'll tell you what, employers out there really should hire young car people that have done big projects and worked on engines, because those people are not, one, they're not afraid to get their hands dirty and work and see a long, hard, difficult, frustrating project through and get it done. I gotta tell you, the people who I see in college and that reach out to me relating to Genius Garage, the ones that have hands-on and the ones that have worked on their own cars and done big projects, generally speaking, always end up being pretty stellar people, students, and the kind of individuals that companies are going to want to hire. So just want to say that. And for you young people out there that want to do a project and your parents are like, no, take it to a mechanic. Well, if you're able to do it, and especially if you want to be an engineer, I think it means something. Really does. Okay, here we go. 1 bolt is out. Oh, hooray. Here, I'll stack them like a bunch of fraternity boys in their beer pyramid. Oh, because apparently that makes them feel accomplished.
Casey, don't talk about more existential things and criticize people for feeling accomplished for binge drinking mass quantities of beer.
Why? That's what the deal is. Okay, I'm almost got this one's coming out by a finger, which is nice. Hooray, hooray.
Casey, you're gonna ruin your leather jacket by being under there. It won't be nice and shiny anymore.
I don't remember when it was nice and shiny. That's why it looks like this. That's how it has a story. Okay, it's bolt number 2. I'll stack them. They'll be like Zen rocks. Oh, come on, get back on there. I need some Zen. Oh, I'm going for super Zen right now. Come on. More Zen. Yes, yes. Doesn't look very Zen-y. All right, what's holding this on? Maybe I'm forgetting something. I mean, I probably am. Huh, I thought that's all that held it on. Ooh, maybe that's why it doesn't work with the dam. Oh, this starter is screwed. Wow. Okay. That's weird. I figured that would come out now. The whole body of the starter is like loose on it. That's not good, probably. Maybe if I pry on it. Give it some persuasion. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, you there. Battery wire, look up, please. Oh, don't fall on my face. Oh, that'd be bad. Okay. Oh, that's kind of heavy and awkward like that. Meanwhile, like, big block Chevy truck mechanics are like, what a pansy. He says that's big and difficult. I'd work on diesel trucks. Porsche ain't that cute. Okay, Oh man, this is awesome YouTube, people. Oh yes, you are getting your money's worth. Okay, here's the starter. Now, I suspect this is my new line. I ain't no math magician, but look at this. It's like the body is real loose right there. Could just be coming apart there. The gears look reasonable. You know, I don't know. It's somebody cleaned this up and worked on it before. You can see it had a whiz wheel on it, and obviously they spray painted it red because they think that's fancy. It's like 115 bucks to get another one and then take this in as a core. So I'm gonna invest in a new one. A starter's pretty darn important. And this one failed when I needed to drive the car to a business meeting. So definitely gonna replace that. Should be really good. I'll do that here tomorrow when it comes in. I ordered it through an AutoZone. Hopefully it'll be a worthwhile quality. I think it'll be fine. But other than that, the car still looks beautiful. It's holding up perfectly. There's no leaks. There's no funny noises. When the starter can actually turn over fast enough to make it fire, it runs perfectly and beautifully, and I really enjoyed driving it down here today. So I think the next thing I'm going to do with this, the weather's starting to get better and break, so it's going to get a bath, and I really want to detail it, polish it. As you guys have noticed, I'm repping Avalon King ceramic coating at the end of my channel, so I am most definitely going to be doing paint correction and buffing this, but instead of using wax, going to use the Avalon King ceramic coating. Reason being is because it lasts a heck of a lot longer and works a lot better, and I do not have time for old school wax, so I'm really excited about that. Beyond that, I'm going to get back on the MR2 and get this 944 back on the road. So hope you guys have enjoyed this. Of course, you'll share it, like, comment, and naturally subscribe. See you guys next time.
There are many tools, tricks, and products that help me do all these automotive adventures. And one of them is ceramic coating by Avalon King. This stuff literally bonds to the molecular level of your paint to keep that long-lasting shine for years, and better than any old conventional wax literally can. Nobody actually has time for wax on, wax off anymore. So give Avalon King a try. You can go down in the description, buy some. You're going to be glad you did.